Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. Leave it on. Serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 House, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
You in that puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Look like we got an update on this little TJ situation. Putty Flacco got a video that dropped. Not even, it was like 45 seconds ago. And his thumbnail, his title said, he's cooked. Lil TJ, the feds are involved. The FBI labels him as a suspect. He is done. So, you know, the constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues in the black box. We're going to check it out.
On the inevitable morning to find out that Lil TJ has been indicted on federal charges, I won't feel bad at all, because I think Lil TJ probably single-handedly talked himself into federal charges. When Offset got shot outside of the casino, I knew within like 5 minutes that Offset got shot after an altercation with Lil TJ's crew. I was actually on the phone, and I don't know if I should say their name, so I'm not going to say it. I was on the phone with somebody that we all know, you know, they're friend of the channel, you know, I call him Unc, and they got a text, Offset got shot. And he said, yo, Neff, yo, Offset got shot. I said, what? I hopped off the da-da-da-da. Yo, Offset got shot, yo, after this run-in with Lil TJ crew. The information came to the streets within like 5 minutes.
At 6, Seminole Tribe police say rapper Lil TJ ordered people in his entourage to attack rapper Offset outside Hard Rock Casino. A fight in the Valet area ended with Offset shot and rushed to the hospital. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is your reporter live in Hollywood, where Offset is being treated. Larry, he is expected to be okay, but we still don't know who shot him.
Dr. Lil TJ told me himself that it is crazy to think that he shot Offset, who at last check is still here being treated nearly 24 hours after gunfire, someone opening fire outside the Hard Rock Casino in front of the surveillance cameras. In Hard Rock Casino's driveway near the valet stand.
Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock.
Cell phone video shows a man on the ground as police struggle restraining another man in handcuffs.
He's still going, he's still mad.
Investigators say the man down is Kiari Cephas, a rapper known as Offset, a former member of the group Migos and rapper Cardi B's ex-husband.
What's up?
Seminole Tribe police blame this man for the attack, Tion Merritt, a rapper known as Lil TJ. Investigators say casino surveillance cameras show Merritt in a vehicle near the casino's doors at 7:22 Monday night. Police say he pointed out Offset, then Lil TJ allegedly ordered men in his own entourage to attack Offset. Police say one of those men pulled a gun, then squeezed its trigger. TMZ photos show Offset on a stretcher wounded. Paramedics took him to a hospital with non-life-threatening wounds, but the shooter is not in custody. Tuesday morning on social media, Lil TJ's lawyer posted a statement addressing what she calls false rumors that Lil TJ was involved in a shooting. She explained that Lil TJ was not shot nor charged with shooting Offset.
His lawyer, Dawn, she released a statement. Now, I've known Dawn for a while. Dawn is really great at what she does. She came out and said, hey, listen, he was never charged with nothing. What? He was involved in what? Man, y'all stop lying, bro. He wasn't involved in nothing. He got pulled over and they arrested him for disorderly conduct and a traffic violation. He has nothing to do with whatever is going on with Offset. And the reason why she said that is because it's an open playing field. It's an open board, right? If they don't got Lil TJ present, how can you say he's involved? So she at the time is finding out information right around the same time the police is finding out information. So she's telling the public, stop jumping to conclusion. The reason why a defense attorney would say that is because it's a blank slate right now. They could take so many different angles. They could take the self-defense angle. They could take the, well, where he at? He's not there. They could take the, oh no, that footage that's on his phone.
This is why it's very advisable that you don't say nothing. Don't try to explain yourself. You'll fuck around, try to explain yourself, not telling on nobody else, and get yourself in the jam, because without you trying to explain yourself, they can't even confirm that you were actually there. It's just somebody said it. A motherfucker be thinking they can cap and talk themselves out of something and talk themselves right into a whole bunch of trouble. On my mama.
It was sent to him. they could have taken so many different angles, right? Hey, bro, if you want a search warrant, you got to actually charge them with the Offset stuff, and then you get the search warrant. But by the time you get the search warrant, the video that he recorded at the scene with Offset is already gone. There were so many different angles to take with this and to protect Lil TJ with, but Lil TJ came out of jail and almost immediately made his defense attorney's life hella more difficult.
Hey, y'all, this dual camera is one of the reasons why I was really interested in upgrading my camera look. I just want y'all to let me know, have I reached that type of quality? Does it look equal now to what the homie got? Flacco.
He spilled the beans, he said too much, and he took away a lot of angles from off the table based on what he said fresh out of jail.
Did Offset at the casino? Did Offset owe you money? I don't do no damn fighting.
Hey man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot Offset? It's crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Did
Outside
he
the
put his
casino,
hands
a
on
fight
you
near the
first?
outlet.
Smack the out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Do you have issues with Offset?
I don't know. What happened?
He's in the hospital right now, but he's okay.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La la la. A rat, cat, weirdos. Got in a good ass interview. I'm walking on my car. Like,
What started the fight?
I don't know. You know.
Were they after you?
TJ's innocent all day. Nobody wants to touch me. You know what happened last? Touch me. You know what happened? Touch me.
What happened?
I don't even know. Ask Google. Who else is involved? Damn.
Did you ever say if you didn't get your money, you get it back in blood?
Yo, don't say nothing. Take it easy, brother.
The one intelligent person in the clip is the homie next to Lil TJ in the car.
I can't believe somebody had to tell him that. They needed to be walking with him the whole time. Not necessarily did he incriminate himself, but he shouldn't have said none of that shit.
Say, bro, don't answer them questions. Is you stupid? Lil TJ essentially just lined up a premeditated hit. You confessed to a premeditated hit. First off, you told them folks, man, he ain't touched me. He know better. Man, Offset no, not to play with me. How many times I gotta tell y'all he didn't hit me? So why did y'all jump him? Why did y'all pull out a weapon and shoot him? If Offset was not the aggressor, if he didn't attack y'all, why did y'all jump him, pull out a gun and shot him outside of a casino? And you know who got jurisdiction.
Oh, that's what you're saying. I didn't realize that was that statement he made could be considered incriminating. But yeah, when you look at it like that, I guess it could.
Outside of a casino, right? You was talking to his lawyers, trying to save him. Hey, bro, don't put my client there. TJ came out and started popping it. You know what happened to the last person who hit me, right? Oh, the person you shot 5 times? Well, they shot you too, but you shot them 5 times and then your team cleaned it up. Now, this came from academics, not me. All right, academics done already laid it all out for you, bro. You shot them 5 times and your team cleaned it up to make you look like the absolute clean victim when you wasn't quite the victim. An altercation took place. Now, they shot first, but you did shoot back. But an altercation took place that I believe that you probably antagonized and instigated based on how this Offset situation played out.
But apparently TJ shot the dude who shot him. Shot him 5 times. The reason why supposedly the media didn't pick up on this is that his label buried it because they didn't want him to be on some violent, be seen like some violent thug, which is kind of crazy. I think that's the best. Yo, if you go viral for shooting the nigga who tried to rob you, oh my God, I think that's clout. But for whatever reason, they wanted to promote him differently, so that didn't come out. I didn't know he shot the person who shot him. It's kind of interesting. Let me listen to these 911 calls.
The reason why Lil TJ felt comfortable talking so much is because they charged him with disorderly conduct and traffic violations, and he thought that was it. Not understanding, when them folks come, they work slow. They bring you in just to have their fangs into you to keep you close by while they do the full investigation. Lil TJ is gonna get hit with a RICO conspiracy, bro. It's just a fact. So the FBI today, they released information about this shooting. And the FBI announced that they have taken over this situation.
That's not good.
The FBI, the feds, have taken over this situation. Now, they released a couple of footage as well as their explanation of what they say happened leading up to Offset being shot outside of the casino. And spoiler alert, Lil TJ is 100% involved. Lil TJ is a suspect. Lil TJ is a part of this, according to the FBI and the feds.
Breaking news at noon. We just learned the FBI is now investigating the shooting of rapper Offset. The FBI just released these photos of the vehicles and the alleged people involved. They say 2 cars are a Chevy SUV. One is matte gray, the other is a Tahoe, the other is a black Suburban. Those are the 2 cars officials say are allegedly involved. This all happened outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood last week. Offset was taken to the hospital. He was treated and released. Our Chelsea Jones is working this story. Watch for her live reports tonight at 5.
Let's take a look at what they're saying happened. Whoever this guy is, bro, you being front page of a FBI report. Oh, no, good luck, man. And TMZ is also covered, man. Cut it, bro. You going to jail, man. All right. So this is from the FBI Miami composite. So the Offset shooting is no longer a local case in Florida. The case has gone federal, with the FBI now investigating and releasing a bunch of photos of suspects and getaway vehicles. The FBI Miami just issued a statement with photos showing the alleged perpetrators and their 2 Chevrolet SUVs, one of which is a matte gray Tahoe and other is a black Suburban, okay? Now, if you go to the gallery, okay, this dude is one of the dudes who was apparently involved in the Offset altercation. The 2 cars, the car I believe the Lil TJ hopped into. Everybody here is involved. Man, listen, man. Boy, you is involved in multiple photos, man. They want you bad. This dude right here, involved again. Is that Lil TJ? I'm not sure. That looks like Lil TJ, but
all that we outside turned up shit, man. You going around these luxurious places, man. You better learn how to behave. There goes the neighborhood. Ain't not tolerating that shit, man. Niggas better know how to conduct themselves.
I'm not sure. According to the FBI, okay, in the pics, one dude is jabbering on his cell phone while another is walking around one of the SUVs, and other snaps show the suspects interacting with each other. An FBI official confirming to TMZ the photos are related to last week's Offset shooting. Now, according to the FBI, Offset got into a brawl with a large group, including rapper Lil TJ, who was later arrested in relation to the fight outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel Casino in Florida. Cops said the fight escalated when one of the assailants pulled a gun and shot Offset before the subjects tried but failed to steal Offset's watch. The FBI says the suspect then jumped into the SUVs and took off. Offset was rushed to a local hospital, which he was treated and eventually released. Now, if we go to the other...
Now, is Offset going to cooperate as a victim with the FBI? Him and Gucci find themselves in similar situations.
Article, you will see how they're saying that Lil TJ is the reason why the situation instigated and escalated, and they actually believe that Lil TJ was filming the incident and got footage of the incident on his phone. The document says, after they reviewed security footage, Lil TJ hopped out of a vehicle, pointing out Offset to everybody, and leading his group over to Offset where the fight broke out. They also claim Lil TJ filmed the incident on his...
Yeah, he going to jail. This is also something similar that they saying about Jay Prince. Look at all these parallel elements to these different high-profile situations that hip-hop has going on. That's crazy.
Oh. I've never met a dumber criminal, bro. The fight between Lil TJ and Offset friends went on until police arrived. Lil TJ filmed the incident. Lil TJ told the news that Offset did nothing to him. Offset ain't touch him. Offset ain't bum rush him. Offset was no threat because Offset know better not to touch somebody like him. So at this point, the police got a solid alibi. Lil TJ said Offset ain't do nothing. Offset ain't instigated. Offset ain't antagonizing. They got Lil TJ hopping out, sending his dudes over to Offset. Lil TJ is recording. This is a conspiracy, bruh. This Rico finna hit like crack in the 80s, TJ. TJ, good luck, man. This should be a lesson to a lot of you guys, man. Y'all talk to let y'all lawyers work, man. Let y'all lawyers do their thing. Even this week, folks got to put in laws in my name. I said, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna do too much talking. I called up Albert Hughes. Hey, bruh, I got something for you. This week we dropping paperwork. You feel me? So like, let your lawyers do the talking, bruh. Stop the nonsense, man. But let me know in the comment section, how F do y'all think Lil?
I heard Flacco mention he was on the phone, got the news. He called me but he wasn't talking to me. I had to take my guess. He was talking about whack. But yeah, it does seem as if Lil TJ just made his situation go worse to worse. When you got the feds in your business, it's bad. Oh, my mama.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. No, I'm serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 House, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie.
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
Wasn't that personal? Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.